of hopefully not too many attempts and tries of this. Social distancing for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies in Die Maschine. This challenge consists of going 20 rounds without being hit by a single zombie. So this includes Megaton, regular zombies, the dogs, any kind of hit at all from them, and it will void the challenge. This also includes fall damage, to my knowledge, as well, if you don't have stamina up at max tier, which would also subject the challenge to be void. So with that being said, we're going to give it a try and see whether or not if I can do it live, and then after it's been done live, I'll consider doing maybe a guide or some kind of, you know, help for people trying to get this themselves. See if I can manage to do that without necessarily making it too hard.
You've got a green light, strike team.
See what we can do.
Happy hunting.
Let's get moving,
of course,
people.
I would
Recon the
recommend
site,
the
eliminate all
shotgun,
hostiles.
the Gallo S12. I pretty much think that is probably, you know, the best way to go for it. My apologies, Gallo's SA12. I call it the S12 anyways, for sure. I just usually call it the S12. That's what I've been calling it. Or the Gallo. Either does work as well. Or the Spar.
Kinda quiet
just a
now,
Spar.
ain't you?
So yeah, it make no difference, so it's all the same thing. I've seen a lot of various different YouTubers saying that this door should be left closed and to keep all zombies kind of, you know,
Get down there.
pinned in towards here so you can have an easy last round 19 from the dogs. Also not to switch on power as well, to just use your ordinary plain gun. For the entire round you can use perks, you can use stuff like that won't void the challenge. You just have to just go 20 rounds, that's it, that's it, nothing too complicated about that. Of course it is a complicated challenge, but you know, I'm saying that, you know, the overall idea of it is not too complicated. This is basically like, you know, it reminds me of all the other old challenges that you found in Black Ops Zombies and World at War Zombies as well, to go 20 rounds without buying a single perk and all that stuff. It's nice to see some of these challenges returning again, especially from a Zombies fan's perspective. This is what keeps the game fresh, entertaining, and also particularly challenging as well. I feel like this map particularly could be quite challenging to do that because of it, you know, being, you know, brand new map, so not a lot of people are gonna know a lot about the map just at this moment. I know people know this map at the moment, it's been out for a while now, but still, you know, I don't think everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know to do this, I know to do that, and it's kind of like that. You need a little bit more time and practice first before you actually do the map properly and fully, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last video I put out, which is an Easter egg guide on the hidden song within the game. Also we'll be touching upon that in this game briefly as well. This is the first location right here. You can see quite clearly there that it's right there. So I picked that up and took that with me. I'm also going to be trying to do, like, you know, the other two locations in this, you know, as well, which could be quite difficult because they're all underground. The other two are underground, so that could make things quite difficult. Just remember, constantly on your toes. Remember not to get too cocky, get too confident.
You're welcome.
Be sure to keep an eye on yourself and your health at all times. Keeping an eye on the top with the ping radar as well, because that will also tell you where zombies are. But do not trust it though, do not trust that ping radar. Because I've noticed before that zombies don't necessarily show up sometimes on it, so... They do show up, but like they don't necessarily show at this precise moment that they're going to come. So this is the path system I'd recommend, to take this way, round the back of the tank, cross down here, over around here, down round here, over back down here, and back again. Keeping an eye out on zombies along the way. Just be very careful with this one, because this particular area is always quite sick and quite busy, so just keep an eye out on yourself. Make sure you're not, like I said, to get too confident or too cocky with it. Make sure you're always watching your sides, your angles. Make sure there are not too many zombies funneling you in. Kind of like that. You want to make sure that you want to try and, you know, the only thing that I'm having issue with is reloading. The reload times are agony, like absolute agony. The only thing about the low end rounds, I think the lower end rounds are harder than the higher end rounds for me, in my opinion, because the zombies move a lot slower and they're harder to predict where they're going to go. When the higher rounds, they tend to stick together as a group, and you know where they are and where they're going to be, and you get them at walking speed and running speed and different varying degrees, because obviously they're going up in difficulty now. So it's kind of like, I prefer it that way, if it makes any sense. I prefer it like the higher rounds, if that makes any sense. Once the higher rounds come, I'm a little bit more happier because I can actually manage to just protect myself. Do not put power on. Make sure you're constantly keeping an eye on yourself. You could actually even extend your field of view as well for this challenge. I'm really, you know, I already know I'm already quite concerned because we're only around 6 or 7 now, and it's quite a challenge already to just make sure that I'm not getting hit, because, you know, I've got to try and keep my distance, but also I'm using a shotgun, so if I don't keep my distance, then, you know, I'm not going to kill them.
Undead asshole neutralized.
That's what a shotgun does at the end of the day. For the sole purposes of this particular version, I'm going to keep one zombie alive. This is not necessary towards what you need to do. But be sure and make sure that you know, when you're doing this, to have enough time to place your bomb and also get to the next area, to make sure that, you know, that you've got plenty of time to work with. Don't necessarily need to come down here. Like I said, don't turn on the power, don't do any of that. I'm coming down here just purely for one single reason, to show you guys how to pick up the cassette tapes and find them. So the second cassette tape is right here.
Any ideas what'll make a group's interest was in Project M Station? Unfortunately, my time here was focused entirely on atomic research. But I heard
this is the next part, right down here towards the back. Right here.
Transformations.
Neighbor.
That aside, we should restore power.
That's it. That's every single location of this. As you can hear, the music's now playing in the background there. Hopefully my video won't get copyright strike with me not actually owning the music itself. So what I'll do, even though it's played, you know, quite a bit of it up to now, is I'll for now mute the sound for this time being, just while, you know. Just want to make sure you're not taking any damage. You want to make sure that you're not taking any damage. Even though I fell, I've took no damage at all. So want to make sure you're not taking any kind of damage from anything. Even that, like I said, it includes fall damage too as well. With sound no longer here no more now, this could also prove to be challenging as well, because sound and sound cues and, you know, tones and the voices of the zombies is also very important to hear exactly where they are. If you're good with your hearing as well, if you're really good with your hearing, then you should be benefit you quite a bit. That. So all I'm doing right now is, like I said, just surviving, keeping my eyeball out on each location, making sure, like I said, to not get too confident, at all. I want to try and take my time, respect the zombies, respect the power that they have. One single hit and then that's it. This challenge is voided. So I want to be buying myself the shotgun off the wall. which is what a lot of people have recommended to buy. The shotgun is now bought. Alright, now I should be able to unmute the audio. Let's try unmute it. It's still on. Fortunately. And by the way, the song, I've not really had much chance to listen to it really actually, so I don't really know whether or not if it's actually any good. So would like to put in this video anyways the fact of fair use, or the right of fair use to the song. I do not own it, of course I do not own it, so it's just, you know, it's there, so I'm going to put fair use act in this video after later on to make sure that I don't get my content strike. Song almost kind of reminds me of something like Panic at the Disco or something. Kind of a cool vibe to it. I think it's actually, generally, think for the first time ever, Kevin Sherwood actually singing the song. That's actually pretty dope, actually. Normally Elena Segrin, but I don't know where Elena Segrin is for this version of Zombies, so I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's actually in this.
Now stay dead.
Right, I want to be buying a better version of the Gallo as well, so.
Well, I'm an efficient son of a bitch.
I'd probably be okay with this version of the Gallo for now. So we're halfway there, just under halfway there. I've heard that the Megaton boss will spawn roughly around anywhere between round 15 and 19 collectively. So like 15 and then 19 for instance. So you may have to deal with him twice. I'd recommend for that to go into the Dark Ether, or to, you know, use your Ether Shroud or Ring of Fire if you have it. All of which I recommend to be at max upgrade so that you can easily, use it. I think having this door closed makes a lot of sense to me because you can't no longer come that way no more now, so because they can't come that way, they're no longer able to slap you in the head as you pass by.
Kinda quiet now, ain't you?
So that's kind of cool actually. If you are going to be flowing C4, of course, like, you know, be sure to keep an eye out on yourself. Don't, like I said, don't get too confident with it. Make sure you've got plenty of space between you and the zombie. Alright, now I'm going to be buying a better version of this Gallo, so I'm going to have to go all the way around. Very decent little song, honestly. I'm going to have to say that that was not a bad song at all. From our buddy Kevin Sherwood.
Fuck recoil. I care about impact.
No, but these things don't damage you, so you can get as close to you as you want to those. So, stamina up. I'm definitely going to be buying that. Faster run time, faster run ability. I'll take that. Thank you very much. So I'm not going to take any fall damage no more. Now head back to the start room, or the start area, because this is not a good area to be camping. Because zombies can show up anywhere they want here, because there's kind of, don't really know the spawn routes very well in that particular area. Like I said, I hope this challenge isn't voided at the moment, because so far I've took no damage so far at the moment, so I've just been falling down into the area, so I haven't took any registered damage, so we'll see anyways. Like I said, this is where it's going to get hard now, because we're into the higher rounds. Zombies are going to get much harder to kill. You want to make sure that you're aiming for the head as best as you can, of course. Change changed my mind. Reload times are awful on this game. Doesn't matter how much you have to run around, just run around. Don't like, you know, sit there questioning yourself about it. There's no way you're gonna do this without doing that. This challenge to me doesn't seem like it's possible without, you know, at least doing that.
Dead beat down.
Got a little bit of time to reload my gun.
Raptor 1 is nearby, strike team. Expo window is short.
First 10 rounds out of the way. Milestone reached, round 10. Buy ourselves some monkey bombs. And buy ourselves a combat bow. That'll be for the Megaton once he's spawned in, which is not yet monkey bomb there for primarily reasons to just, you know, be able to reload or do whatever it is you need to do, buy you some time, you know. Monkey bomb's super useful. I feel like as if this gun's not really that great, to be honest. This gun's normally really good, but it feels not so great. It feels not great on this particular round right now. I'm not really sure, but I'm not really feeling so good about this gun right now. Sure that you, like I said, you keeping your distance from at all times from zombies. You don't want to be getting too close to them. Make sure you got that distance, that breathing room, should you need it. Clear ourselves out this round. Find ourselves some ammo, so I've got plenty to work with. Got plenty of ammo, plenty of guns. And I've got myself a healer, not very good mind you, but I'll take it, it's better than nothing.
Combat bow on the hunt.
Like I said, remember about the combat bow, it is actually able to damage you, so don't get too close when you're using the combat bow as well, so literally you don't want to be close to anything at all, like no explosions, no, you know, even when you're running past zombies, it's gonna be like mind-bendingly close for you to get hit. But like I said, that's part and parcel of it. You just gotta trust that there's enough space between you and the zombie. If there isn't enough space, then make enough space, if that makes sense. Quick, smart here. My aim is going down the roof as well because I'm desperate not to do this and not to fail this. The highest I ever got so far was round 18 without doing it, and unfortunately it didn't count.
This
so
is my comfort zone.
I was really concerned there that was actually going to kill me. I really was concerned there, actually. Just another round to go. I think 15 and or 19, depending on your luck. 15 and 19, or 14 and 18, depending on your luck, I guess. And then you'll get like a 1 round for 19 for zombies. That's all. So it's kind of not sure. It kind of depends, really. Very, very close right there. Oh, come on, no. That's it, that's the I think I should have gone that way because it's much more harder to deal with. pissing me off, man. I got way less rounds than normal today. Normally wouldn't go that sort of distance. Nothing I can do about it now. I shouldn't have chose to come this direction, and if this direction makes no sense. But reason why is because, you know, you've got that, there's a different angle, isn't it? So you're not really wanting to come that way. So that's the challenge why I did. But it doesn't mean necessarily that I want to hit me still. Like, I'm trying to still, I know I can't do the challenge anymore, but I'm still trying to, you know, get used to the idea of them not hitting me, so that's what I'm doing. I'm basically treating it like as if, you know, like as if I don't need to worry too much about it. So unfortunately the challenge is over and I didn't do it, so I'll have to do attempt number 2 after this, but I'm still going to be going to round 20 by hook or by crook, so we'll count how many times we get hit basically. So far it's just the once, but that's enough to void the challenge unfortunately, but that doesn't matter, so nothing I can do. That's it now. Challenge is voided, but we now need to see how many times we actually get hit between now and round 20, so we know. I'm sick of having to reload this gun, man. That's what's annoying me. Zombies ain't dying.
Deadbeat down.
That's my main issue with it, is that zombies aren't dying. You know, you take in a gun that's normally good and it feels essentially garbage. You know? Such a shame though, like I said, because up to that point it was really looking like as if that I was probably going to actually do it. Because, like I said, the early rounds, like now, are really quite simple to do. They don't really come at me that quick because they tend to stay together in a group. So around about now would be Megaton to deal with now. So Megaton would be coming in around about now. So you could choose to fling a monkey bomb, I guess, if you wish. You could fling a monkey bomb and make sure that you deal with the zombies that way, and then go into ether, into dark ether shroud, and then
EMF readings in your area just went off the charts. Whatever it is, it's going in your direction.
Assaulting! Chimps!
So we got him a couple of times.
Fascinating. The entity, it splits in two and continues its existence.
So far, so good. So far, so good.
On my zombie! C4 out!
If you remember, constantly moving on its own. If you get locked in an area with him, make sure that you're constantly moving out of that area. It's gonna be over there right now. And I said the challenge is voided now anyway, so I got it anyway, but as you can see, we're doing fine. I mean, we're not really doing amazingly. We should have killed him, and I forgot to switch out to the combo though. Now there's my second hit anyways, he like sniped me with it. It's the reload times on the shotgun is what's killing me, man. The reload times are absolutely awful. Third hit so that's not good at all.
Loaded shitbag, K.I.
3 hits more than usual. You keep sniping me with it. Like, you sniping me with it. Normally he's not nowhere near that accurate with it at all. Okay, well you die. That's it, man, you're doing my head into this. This gun feels crap. Like, I think I bought a version of the gun that's not very good. My gun might be higher, like, tier in it, but, you know. Well, this one's a failure. It's a true shame. There's no point now worrying about hits now, because I've got too many now at this point, so... I'm going to cut the gameplay off at any moment and go for the, you know, the escape. Took too many shots now
Weaver,
at this point.
This is Woods. Pull us out of this shit show right now. Copy?
Raptor 1 is
We'll
headed
try
your way.
again
Complete
next video
extract
and
before the
we'll see
window
how we
expires.
do. You know, it happens. Nothing you
Monkey
can
going
do.
out. With the man.
It is how it is. That's how these things happen, I'm afraid.
Undead asshole neutralized.
Raptor 1 at the LZ. Soviets have ID'd our position. We gotta move. Too many hostiles down there, Strike Team. Can't proceed with extraction.
There's no point trying to do it now because we've been hit too many times anyway, so we're just going to exit out. And then try it next time because we didn't do it. It's a shame, but that's how it works. But fortunately, took too much damage, so...
30 seconds, Strike Team. Enemy missiles targeting on position.
I'm trying. Okay, you know, I've only got freaking ordinary shotgun thing now. Nothing special, you know.
Area clear. Landing at LZ. 15 seconds. We gotta go.
Right. Let's try the next time.
Head to zone perimeter. We're coming home.
It's a failure, nonetheless, but at least we had still no problems, no downs, no nothing, so, you know. Take that as a small win. Pretty easy to do that, but, you know. We'll have to go straight into an attempt 2 and see how that goes, so cut this broadcast off and then go straight into attempt number 2.